So there's something that I stumbled upon on my TikTok, and it's something called Passport Bros. And it's basically American men that are now going overseas to different countries, which we already know about, but they want the women that they're with to remain foreign. So they're not actually intending to bring the women back to the United States because they feel like the women in the United States are kind of like tarnished goods. And I want you to watch this video, okay?
If he can't give you money to get your nails done until he gets paid, that means he wouldn't be able to afford abortion on the spot. And that means he can't afford a baby. And that means he can't afford to be having sex. So
you can't be 30 and not have a car.
Huh?
You cannot be 30 and not have a car.
Oh no, that's facts.
30 and above and not have a car. What in the fuck are you doing? If you're 30 or if you're 30 and older than that and you don't have a vehicle.
They say the man that doesn't drive a red Bugatti, like brother Andrew Tate, or doesn't buy them $40,000 Hermes bags are broke. Well, if these deplorable men are broke, shouldn't these men go find women that will accept their so-called broke status? These lazy men that don't make at least $500,000 a year, shouldn't they take their broke bum self to another country where broke men are accepted? No, that would be too easy. And obviously, these men are not allowed to live in peace. You see, these women believe that they are goddesses. Their energy source, like most gods, come from your attention, prayers, and offerings. They will cease to exist without it. Now, have you noticed that there are all of a sudden so many women that are concerned about you getting taken advantage of in these foreign countries? These same women that called you broke and dusty.
These dusties have a warped definition of what a man is.
And beta have all of a sudden grew to like you so much that they would use their experience and God-given womanly intuition to save you from the jaws of these evil women across the border. For example...
Hold up. Have y'all ever heard of the movement called the Passport Bro? Oh, you're in love. But homegirl? Oh no, she don't even like you. She in fact is playing you and is doing this for a come up. You went from searching for genuine love to accidentally finding yourself in a transactional relationship. Get ready, because homegirl, she is going to tell you all of these lies to get you to pull out your wallet, and you will dish out hundreds if not thousands of dollars.
Now, we obviously know that women in America would never, I mean never, try to extract money from a man. We all know that American women are all looking for genuine love and would never lead a man on with intentions of getting the bag. The women of the US say they would never marry a man for his money and then divorce him and attempt to take him to the cleaners. Only the women outside of the US borders, and probably New Mexico, prey on men for their money. Now let's get something crystal clear. You, me, Santa Claus, and the Loch Ness Monster know that this is factorial, and any other depiction of American women is conspiracy, right? Well,
here I am being an honest man, right? You want to see what it gets you? This is what it is. She just emptied the bank account! And I just paid American Express.
So why did you guys get a divorce?
Because I really wanted something different. It's very unfortunate. But I think I went through a period wanting money. Like I wanted to be with someone and be at a different level. And I saw him work all of the time.
So, long story short, you wanted a different life and lifestyle than he was able to provide. And so you said, you know what, this, I'm out of here. I need more money.
I was selfish.
At least if you're a sucker for love in Brazil that is getting used for money, your third leg won't be dry. I'm sure you understand what I mean. Imagine getting fleeced out of thousands of dollars and not even getting a whiff of the coochie. That sort of extortion only happens in the US, and guaranteed. Now, before we go any further into this rabbit hole, Lord Destro requires you to push that like button and smash that bell in the name of Cobra, and leave a comment below to appease the nosy algo, because as we all know, Big Brother is always watching. Now let the Jubakari commence.
Our future rests with Destro now.
I will never date American women ever again. I've traveled to South America. I've been to Colombia. Now I'm in Brazil. I've noticed that The women here are a lot more traditional than United States.
Ah, yes. Another brother that has escaped the Matrix. Does this look like a bitter man to you? No, he looks illuminated. I would imagine this is the radiant glow that Moses had after witnessing the radiance of the burning bush. Quick side note, strap up. Now, most of us have never experienced a truly feminine, submissive woman. We have only tasted a commercial, manufactured substitute like grape juice or Splenda. Once you have tasted the honey of true feminine energy, you cannot be implanted back into the matrix.
Time to fly.
Once you have been sexually exhausted, pampered, and fed, your actual DNA changes. City girl pity coochie will no longer be acceptable for our divine purposes. So if you decide to free your mind and gonads to the passport movement, there is no turning back. You have been warned.
Let me tell you, I've lived in Miami for over 2 years, and it's very flashy there. A lot of the women believe in this independent, I don't need no man mentality. And I know a lot of other places in the United States have that same reputation where women want to behave like men and men want to behave like women. There's just this dissonance that gets created whenever genders become polarized. If you travel to countries like Brazil and Colombia, women over here are gonna behave like real women.
Bet you never heard that term before, a real woman. If you are a neo-mercenary, otherwise known as a neophyte, understand this: the bitter sisterhood and the feminist Kosher Nostra will do everything in its power to deter you from exercising your passport options. Because if enough of us inhale the pure air of feminine energy,
you think that's air you're breathing now?
They will be forced to change, or as St. Kevin Samuels once said,
buy a dog and die alone.
What's one thing you regret the most?
That I didn't start traveling earlier in my life. I didn't start traveling until I was like 40, you know, and once I started traveling, it was like an addiction.
This is the way.
This is the way.
Please stand by. But wait a minute. You didn't smash the bell and press the like button. Blasphemy. And although you will never be worthy of a monarch such as myself, Lord Destro would suggest that you poor fools at least give oligarchy a try. So evil, Lord Destro has spoken.